and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. My name is Roy and today I will be taking you on a trip to Lithuania. Yes, I will be reacting to the qualifiers from heat number 1 from Lithuania. I have taken a little bit of a listen to the ones that didn't make it. There are 5 that didn't make it. Gabriele Kostatat with Over, there was kind of a nothing song. Holiday was just a blatant rip-off of Womanizer by Britney Spears. Walk Through the Water, it was an okay ballad, but it's nothing groundbreaking really. Up, I'm surprised Voldemort Petersons didn't go through, because they're quite a regular band in the competition. I didn't think their song was necessarily the best though. A Dream Again, yeah, it didn't really do anything for me. So let's hope the 6 that did qualify do a bit more for me. And yeah, I just can't wait to find out. So let's just jump in this together. Lithuania, Pabandom is Naujo has started again. Let's check the songs out. I'm going through the songs alphabetically. So the first one that we're going to listen to is by Auguste Federica with her song, I think it's a her, Before You're 6 Feet Under. Interesting title. I kind of like it. I don't know. I don't know what the song is going to be like. I hope it's going to be cool. Let's click play. Now, the positive of listening to this live is that you know how they would already sound at Eurovision, which is a plus. And so far she sounds quite good. Oh! It's very random to have the backing singers on the stage like that. They're just randomly vibing. It doesn't fit what she's doing. Oh, but this is quite decent. And I think it is important for Lithuania to send a good singer, right? Also a good song, obviously, but yeah, she's good. Ah! I don't know, I could actually picture this on the stage and actually unexpectedly do well. This could be that song that nobody sees as a qualifier and then it qualifies. Because it's not the most modern perhaps, but it is cool and her vocals are just really good. And oftentimes locals appreciate that. The backing vocals need to go away from the stage, I'm sorry. It just doesn't fit her. She has a lot of stage presence and a lot of charisma. She's a big character on the stage and the backing vocalists are just a bit I don't know, it just doesn't fit. Just have them off stage or something. Yo, but I'm enjoying this actually. This is not too bad. Nice! That's a great way to start it off with. Yeah, now obviously it's not the most modern piece in the world, I recognize that, but it isn't always necessary, I guess. It stands out, and it will stand out if it does get chosen in the end. Of course, it's only 1 out of, I don't know how many qualify to the final, a lot usually. Lithuania is a massive section. Lithuania has a massive national selection usually. Jesus, that's even a more difficult sentence. Anyways, you get what I mean. This is a good start. Her vocals are spot on, so that's a big plus. The rocking guitars really add to it. It makes it a bit more of a unique song rather than just 1 in a million. Is it the most modern piece? No. But I feel like that is okay in this case. So good job. That is a good start to the entire selection for me. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Good. Up next, we go from the 2nd place in the semi-final, or the heat, to the 6th place in the heat. I like that Lithuania just completely throws that out there. I did an article back in the day as well that I analyzed all the statistics and then tried to predict the winner. That was kind of cool. I might do it again if that's possible. I really like how they just reveal it, okay. And we also know it can change still. They usually give critiques of what can improve. And when they improve, you often see scores getting higher. I really enjoy it. Anyways, up next it is Elonas Pokanevič with Someday. And apparently the televote loved this. So without further ado, let's click play. Now, in Lithuania, right, whenever a song is loved by the televote, it either means it's a bit jokey or a bit more fun, or it is very out there. I don't know. Or they're very popular, that's also an option. Okay. I quite like him. Like, he's what making this song good so far. Instrumentally, not much is happening. Where is this going? Something has to happen, right? Interesting. I'm surprised it did so well on the telephone. I mean, it's not that he's a bad singer, I just think the song itself is not necessarily strong. It's okay though. That was good. Oh, that's quite cool. I love how quirkily he's standing there. I feel like I can pull off more, right? He could come back with a better song. That is my biggest verdict on this. His voice is quite like cool, like it has quite a raspy, like wow, right? Is that really the way you're going to compare this? Yes, I am. No, but for example, if I look at the points right now, it had 10 points from the televotes, which is second place. If I look at the previous song, which I would expect to be high up there with the televoters, it only had 4 points. And if I compare the two, I don't really get it. Like, her vocals were better and instrumentals were better. So maybe it's just like he's popular or something, or I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a bad song. I'm not saying that. Like, it definitely had something going for it. And especially in the ending when like the, if you're feeling down, right? And then like the beat stopped for a little bit and then you continue it again. I thought it was quite cool. But overall, I think the piece is a tad too uninteresting. So, it is what it is. It is true. So good job on you, Elonas. Next. From the bottom of the qualifiers to the top, it is Erika Jennings with her song Back to Myself. This won the semi-final. Next song. Now I of course want to listen to it. I'm very curious. Apparently it was a tie in the jury votes, which is interesting. Like I would expect it to be broken like 12-10, but then there's no 10 points at all. Lithuania has a weird system sometimes. I love it though. It wasn't a runaway favorite win, like with the Roop both times, because the Roop just had like 12-12. And then the second show, it didn't have 12-12. Because they went for a different staging, and then in the final they had all of the points again. Anyways, I'm just getting off track. I love statistics, but yeah, we'll get into that later, I guess. Erika Jennings, Back to Myself. Let's click play.
So crazy.
Oh no.
Pick up all these pieces.
Hazy and crazy. Good rhyming. Let's go. Okay. I'm not liking the idea where I think this is gonna go. Oh, that's fun of the dancers. Yeah. How funny would it be if that dancer like accidentally kicks her dad? I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I just thought about it because they were very close to each other randomly. I don't get it, Lithuania. I'm sorry. It feels like she's a bit freestyling to an already kind of freestyly beat that is very old. It's not very modern, it's not very cohesive, it's not very catchy or memorable even. Very puzzling. It's not like she's strong vocally either. Like, I think the two previous ones were stronger. Yet it won this jury vote. And it got more points in the televote than the rock ballad. Let's get a drop then. What? don't get that. Why would you do that? Like, you build momentum in your song, and then you decide to do absolutely nothing with it. Oh, this is so weird. I think somebody needs to explain this to me. I do not get it at all. Why did this win the show? Why did this win? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like, you guys, if you watch longer, you know I'm never disrespectful. But this was so puzzling. Like, she was just kind of freestyling vocally. The chorus wasn't very memorable. There were some very questionable decisions in the songwriting, in the backing track. Like, towards the ending, you had like this to build the momentum, right? So you think, okay, something like a drop is gonna come, and like the most disappointing chorus or drop or whatever you want to call it happened after that, and she just continued to randomly sing to it. It's puzzling to me. It is really puzzling to me. But hey, that's what you get in Lithuania sometimes, and that's why we all love it. How did this win the semi? How does this win? Like, sure, it goes through, okay? I'm okay with that, but this won the semi. That's a bit puzzling. Let me know in the comments what you think of this song. Erika Jennings, Back to Myself. That was an experience. Next. Song number 4 that also got 4th place in the semi-final, or the heat. It's a heat, yes. Is Joseph June, and his song is Deadly. Not that his song is actually lethal or deadly, his song is called Deadly. If you weren't aware of that. I'm not trying to kill you. Or am I? Am I? I don't know. Anyways, Joseph June, Deadly. Let's click play. I already love it. I already love this. Yeah, this is not trying to be good. It's trying to be funny, cynical, I don't know, sarcastic, that's the right term probably. My biggest issue is that the lyrics don't match with that. Like the way he looks, the instrumentals, the staging, all fit that bill. The lyrics though, not really, and that's a bit weird. These kind of songs is why I love Lithuania.
Please listen, the mist doesn't let
Stop.
you see that you're
Stop.
It's like nicotine bath you're in, but you're still chasing, you're still her fan.
Ooh, hey. The thing is though, this should never ever win this selection. But it's fun that it is in this selection. Because, you know, that will take it all a lot of steps backwards. For not only Lithuania, but also Eurovision as a whole. And it's quite cool, I don't know. I have like a little soft spot for these kind of songs, you know. And like 2 years ago, you had the song Drip. It did it even better. Like the song made so much more sense. Like lyrically, this might not be the best. It doesn't fully fit the idea that they go for with the staging and the way it looks, or his looks even. You know, the quirkiness doesn't really come in the lyrics. It's like, oh, she's deadly, she loves me, does she love me? Like, that doesn't really rhyme necessarily. So, like, those things are a bit disconnected in a way. But for the rest, you know, it's fun that it's in the selection. It's not gonna break the world. It's not gonna win, I hope. And if it were to win in Eurovision, yeah, it wouldn't do well. But yeah, it's fun to have these kind of songs in selections, I find. I know that a lot of people disagree with that, but I find it quite cool. So yeah, cool song. Next, the 5th song that also got 5th is Mary Mo with her song Get Up. Yeah, let's click play.
Count to 3. Take me in.
1, 2, 3. I just need to stop it's running asleep. Here is where it goes. Chorus. Interesting. It just goes into sort of a trap beat. Very basic one at that. Electrical guitar screech like that introduced it. That was quite cool. I actually like how it was kind of building and it was like very on ominous in a way in the first verse. Is it the most professional? No. Is it the best song you've ever heard? No. Is it going to do well in the competition? No. I just don't really know what to say at this point anymore. Like, it's just a trap beat with some lyrics and guitar, I guess. And, you know, it's trap beat. I don't know. I just feel like you can't really say much about it. It's just something that kind of snuck into pop culture last few years. Not necessarily an evolution that I love the most, but it can work. In this case, I guess it does the trick, but is the trick good enough? I would say no. Hey, it's cool that she's through, and good on her. I also don't think that necessarily the non-qualifiers deserved it more or were better. So, in that regard, yeah, I guess it should go through. But it should not win the selection. The sixth and last song of this video is by Urtė, Šilagalytė, or something like that, with her song Running Chords. Now this is the televote winner. I'm curious now. Yeah. So without further ado, let's click play. Aww. Cliche lyric there. Has to go somewhere now though. Chorus? Or was that a chorus? I don't know. I think it was. It is mysterious, like, continuously. But I feel like we as a listener deserve to pay up already. Oh, that was a cool effect. Okay. It does stand out in a way, right? I definitely feel like it's a more complete production than a lot of the other ballads or even songs were. But I wouldn't expect this to be the telephone winner in Lithuania. On the other hand, like, it looks very stunning. Like, all of the effects with the AR is really well done. But that's a song, it would not do well in Eurovision at all. It's just a bit random, a bit too random and that. But it should definitely go through. Like, I think it's my second or third favorite. Yeah, not bad, but I feel like something more needed to happen in there somewhere. Yeah, it just missed that one memorability factor or just overall cohesion, I guess. It was just a nice ominous beat or like an ominous vibe, and she sang to it in a way. Is that enough for Eurovision? No. Was the staging good? It was amazing. But you're not gonna win a song competition with just the staging. I mean, it will definitely help to have a good staging, but it won't win it, right? So yeah, cool that it went through, but it won't break any sort of things in Eurovision if it were to win. Okay? Okay. And there we have it. Yes, that was my reaction to the 6 qualifiers from heat number 1 in Pabandom Naujo. Yeah, an interesting start to the show. It wasn't maybe the strongest, but I mean, we kind of used to that from Lithuania in the heats. They're usually a bit, you know, tad underwhelming. You need to like get rid of the waste and additional stuff. You know, we have a lot of heats left, so like there's still a lot to come. We could still have the winner in a different heat. I would definitely say Before You're 6 Feet Under, the song we listened to firstly, is definitely my favorite. I think I would even go Elonas second with some bad someday. Then Running Chords, I would say Deadly then, and then Get Up, and lastly Back to Myself. I'm sorry, I just don't get why that one. It was so puzzling to me. It just makes no sense. I don't even think it should have maybe qualified even. I definitely think like Walk Through the Water was just a decent ballad, right? It might have deserved it a bit more. But hey, it won a jury vote for some reason. So I guess they see something in it. I don't see it, but hey. That happens sometimes. People have different opinions. People have different tastes. Let me know in the comments who are your favorites from the selection. Who are you looking forward to seeing in the next heats? There will definitely be some bigger names in those. Let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because that would be lovely. We're gonna hit 1,000 soon. That would be wonderful. Hit the notification button. Why not? While you're at it, why not? National final season is definitely heating up. I have Norway out soon as well. The first part on the first time yeah, I hope so at least. I don't know. I do have also exams soon, so might be a bit convoluted, but we will see about that. This was He1 for Lithuania. I thought it was quite cool, and I hope to see you in the next video. But for me, today, goodbye.